In the small village of Mizukawa, nestled between mist-covered mountains and ancient forests, lived the esteemed samurai family of the Kurosawa. The Kurosawas were known throughout Japan for their skill in the art of the sword and their unwavering loyalty to the emperor. Lord Takeshi Kurosawa, the head of the clan, was a respected warrior who had earned many accolades in battle. His wife, Lady Akiko, was a woman of grace and wisdom, revered by the villagers for her benevolence. The Kurosawas were blessed with a son, Hikaru, who was born under a blood-red moon. From an early age, Hikaru displayed a remarkable aptitude for swordsmanship, surpassing the training of even the most seasoned warriors. Whispers of supernatural origin surrounded the boy, as many believed his abilities were a gift from the spirits. As the years passed, Mizukawa faced growing unrest. Strange occurrences plagued the village. Eerie whispers in the wind, ominous shadows dancing in the moonlight, and mysterious disappearances that left the community in a state of The villagers spoke in hushed tones about the vengeful spirits that haunted Mizukawa, blaming their misfortunes on the supernatural. Hikaru, now a young samurai on the cusp of manhood, felt an unsettling presence whenever he walked through the village. His sharp eyes and keen instincts detected shadows that seemed to linger longer than they should, and he heard faint cries in the night that echoed through the mist-covered mountains. Determined to protect his people, Hikaru decided to investigate the source of the village's malaise. One fateful evening, as the blood-red moon hung low in the sky, Hikaru ventured into the depths of the ancient forest. The twisted trees cast long, eerie shadows, and the air was thick with an otherworldly stillness. Hikaru's katana gleamed in the moonlight as he pressed forward, guided only by a gut feeling that led him deeper into the heart of darkness. As he delved into the heart of the forest, Hikaru stumbled upon an ancient shrine hidden away from prying eyes. Moss-covered stone lanterns lined the path, and the air was heavy with the scent of incense. A sense of foreboding gripped him, but he pressed on, drawn to the shrine like a moth to flame. In the center of the shrine stood an ancient statue of a forgotten deity, its eyes hollow and lifeless. The silence was shattered by a haunting melody, a spectral lullaby that seemed to echo from the very roots of the ancient trees. Hikaru recognized the song. It was the same lullaby his mother used to sing to him as a child. As the melody intensified, shadows coalesced around the shrine, taking form and substance. The apparitions of villagers long gone materialized before Hikaru's eyes, their faces contorted in agony, their eyes pleading for release from the torment that bound them to the mortal realm. A ghostly figure emerged from the shadows. Lady Akiko, Hikaru's mother. Her eyes, once filled with warmth, now held a hollow emptiness. She spoke in a voice that seemed to emanate from the very depths of the underworld, revealing a dark secret that would shatter Hikaru's world. "Child of samurai," she whispered, "the village is cursed. Long ago, your ancestors made a pact with a vengeful spirit to ensure the prosperity of Mizukawa. In exchange, every generation must sacrifice their firstborn son to the darkness." Hikaru's heart pounded in his chest as the truth unfolded before him. The ominous whispers, the shadows in the night, all were manifestations of the curse that gripped Mizukawa. Lady Akiko's spirit revealed that she, too, had succumbed to the curse, unable to protect her son from the fate that awaited it. Determined to break the cycle of suffering, Hikaru vowed to confront the vengeful spirit and free his village from the shackles of the curse. Armed with his ancestral katana, he embarked on a perilous journey to the heart of the supernatural realm, where the boundary between the living and the dead blurred. The journey took Hikaru through treacherous landscapes, haunted by malevolent spirits and otherworldly entities. He faced trials that tested not only his skill with the sword but also the strength of his resolve. Each step brought him closer to the spirit that held Mizukawa in its icy grip. Finally, at the nexus of the spiritual realm, Hikaru confronted the vengeful spirit, a specter with eyes gleaming with malice. The spirit revealed itself as the embodiment of the ancient Pact, a force that demanded the sacrifice of the firstborn son to maintain the balance between the mortal and spirit realms. Undeterred, Hikaru engaged the spirit in a fierce battle, the clash of steel echoing through the ethereal realm. The very fabric of reality seemed to warp and bend as Hikaru fought for the future of Mizukawa. The spirits of his ancestors watched with bated breath, their spectral forms radiating both pride and sorrow. In the end, Hikaru's determination and skill prevailed. With a swift stroke of his ancestral katana, he severed the spirit's connection to the mortal realm. The curse that had plagued Mizukawa for generations shattered like fragile glass, releasing the spirits of the villagers and restoring peace to the once quiet village. As Hikaru emerged from the spiritual realm, he found himself standing in the moonlit forest, the ancient shrine now a mere ruin. The blood-red moon cast an otherworldly glow, illuminating the path back to Mizukawa. The village, once gripped by fear, now basked in the serenity of a newfound peace. Hikaru returned to his home, where the grateful villagers welcomed him as a hero. The Kurosawa name, once associated with the weight of a dark pact, now became synonymous with redemption and courage. Hikaru, the child of samurai, had broken the cycle of suffering and forged a new destiny for his people. However, as the blood-red moon waned in the night sky, a somber truth lingered in Hikaru's heart. The sacrifices of the past could not be forgotten, and the ghosts of Mizukawa would forever be etched in the annals of history. The child of samurai, now a man of honor, stood vigilant, knowing that the line between the living and the dead was thin and the echoes of the past could never truly be silenced.